And it comes at 60 kilos. India coming out in the orange. They will be represented with the red, the blue singlet from Suzuki of Japan, last year's bronze medalist in Almaty. Inadvertent pop right underneath the chin of Suzuki, and the referee will come in and give a quick warning to GYANENDER. GYANENDER with the U23 silver medal in 2017. He wrestled in the World Championships in 2019. He has won several junior and cadet world medals throughout his time. Entered today the number 2 seed, and pretty much, for the most part, the seeds held true to form. GYANENDER circling in the center. Good mat control right now by Suzuki. The bright fluorescent orange shoes, center of the mat, controlling the mat presence. And the referee will come in with another verbal warning on GYANENDER. Second time that he's warned him on the negative wrestling. Now some momentum built by Suzuki. Good job by India to circle back into the center. Little arm drag attempt by GYANENDER. Now he tries to hit the arm throw. That's going to be a slip, no points. Back to the feet with a little more than 2.5 minutes to go here in this opening period. Cross over the halfway point. We'll get the whistle, and they're going to give the first point to Suzuki, so a chance to operate parterre. The trend we have seen from Japan through the first 6 weights is they love the reverse grip. So we'll see if that is the weapon of choice for Suzuki. Trying to dig his hands in underneath. Does not appear that he's going to go with the reverse. Looks like the more traditional gut wrench right now. Has the grip around the belly button. Really taking his time as he tries to drape his body over to the right side. Unable to get a turn as GYANENDER stays firm. Now he's into a lift. Trying to build up his base, has him up in the air, and at the last second, did he get a turn? The referee says 2. The judge white paddles it, no points. And the mat chairman wants the judge and the referee to come over and discuss. It happened just outside the passivity zone in the protection area, and that's what they're going to discuss to see if that last-ditch effort from Suzuki indeed netted the 2 points for Japan. It's a 3-person officiating crew in international wrestling. The mat chairman will only get involved if the referee and the judge do not agree on a call. Right now, this is an open discussion with all 3. The mat chairman making sure everybody's on the same page, and he will say 2 points. Suzuki, with that last-second effort on the edge, able to get the 2. So a good work by Ayata Suzuki, taking advantage of the parterre. Took a while. Initially failed on the original gut wrench, but then he was able to get the lift. And what I liked, what he did there was he did not try to rush it, and he knew exactly where he was on the mat. He knew he was running out of prime real estate to work, but he found just enough space to navigate and get the 2. 30 seconds to go, period number 1 in this bronze medal clash at 60 kilos. Offensive opportunity comes up just short for GYANENDER. Pass by attempt. Again, nothing to be found in 1 period in the books. That's a real textbook solid 3 minutes of wrestling from Suzuki, who has found a way to slow down the offense of GYANENDER Dahia. See if the Indian corner can crank it up a couple of notches and get him and his offense involved. Talked about the success that Suzuki has had, even though he hasn't had a lot of experience at the senior level Continental Championships. A bronze last year, trying to make it 2 for 2. He's 24 years old, part of a deep fleet of wrestlers for Japan. Japan crowned one champion last night. Shitanyu winning his second straight title in the lightweight division. So here comes GYANENDER, and he's going to try to get some offense. Counter beautifully by Suzuki, and he will get the takedown and a 5-0 lead. That was counter offense right there from Japan. Has a good grip. Crawling underneath was GYANENDER, trying to get to the safety of the passivity area, and he's able to get his hand out of bounds, and we go back to the feed in the center. Going down, and that is going to be a trip, inadvertent leg trip there as Suzuki tumbled. GYANENDER pounced him, but won't be able to take advantage of that for points. Make sure Suzuki is all right. It was an awkward land, and he's kind of shaking his head, might have rattled his neck a little bit, and he's going to go down on one knee. Like it's a blood issue as well, so a blood timeout as they attend to Ayata Suzuki. 5-0 lead, still lots of time though for GYANENDER. He's a guy, as we talked about, he's not used to being in this position without any points. Usually he's a guy that can really crank out some offense, but having a tough time figuring out Suzuki in this match. Both wrestlers get cleaned up, and we go back at it. 2:20 to go. And again, Suzuki goes down. Jumping on that front head was GYANENDER. That's twice here. And now a big arm throw. Counter beautifully again by Suzuki. He will get the 2. 7-0 lead. Man, India was so close there to hooking up that arm throw. And twice we've seen Suzuki opportunistic. Chest to chest. One thing when you watch Ayata Suzuki, he does a real good job with his head positioning. You notice his forehead rarely is down. It's always up, straight up neck. His head takes a beating in front of his face. See the top of the head from GYANENDER, trying to get into his ties. Right now he has a left arm underhook. Suzuki will want to try to clear this out. Pushing forward even more is GYANENDER. Still has that underhook, now pounces on the head. Front headlock position, but Suzuki slips away. Another arm throw attempt. And for the third time, Suzuki is going to capitalize on it, and he is going to end it early. Technical superiority win from Ayata Suzuki. And for the second straight year, he is going to win a bronze medal. Now, a challenge will come from India, and they are going to take a look at it to see if this was a slip, meaning that the offensive move came from India's GYANENDER. And it certainly did. He tried to hit the arm throw. But it was very similar to the last takedown that Suzuki was able to secure on the counter. And his counter wrestling really the difference in this bronze medal match as our crew goes to work at the replay panel, an independent review.
Attack by red and red come down and then control. This is risk, no point. Challenge won.
And they are going to reverse the call. Challenge is won by India. So the risk was taken by GYANENDER. He will not get punished. And the match continues. Just comes up with nothing but air on that arm spin attempt. Suzuki for good measures jumps in on him. Now right off the whistle, here comes GYANENDER one more time. Has the head buried. Trying to use his strength to pull him over the top, and he's unable to do so. Suzuki ends up on the top of that exchange. 4 points given, and that should end it. Four is confirmed, and Japan has won the bronze. Technical superiority. Got to give it up for GYANENDER. He was trying. He was working all different sorts of angles to try to find a way to get some offense.